day. Kindly follow me on my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. In this video, we will have another lesson for grade 8 mathematics, and let us talk about the systems of linear inequalities in two variables. So last time, we talked about how to solve linear inequalities in two variables. So dito naman, we will just graph and determine the systems of each linear inequalities in two variables. The solution of systems of linear inequalities are the points or set of ordered pairs that satisfy both inequalities. It is where shaded regions of each inequality overlap. So let's have the example. Find the solution set of the systems of inequalities. First inequality, so we have y is less than or equal to x plus 3, and the second inequality is y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 4. Again, i-recall natin bakit nga ba siya natawag na inequality. So ito ay dahil ang given na symbol ng expression na to is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. So kapag ang symbol natin is again equal, that is equation. Kapag naman may less than or greater than, that is under naman ng inequalities. So for us to find the solution set of two given inequalities, first step is to write the inequality in equation form. So paano ba natin gagawing equation form ang dalawang inequality na ito? So simple lang, papalitan lang natin ang less than or equal to at greater than or equal to ng equal sign. So magiging y equals x plus 3 at y equals negative 2x plus 4. Second step, determine the x and y intercepts or find any 2 points that will satisfy the equation. So dito, para mahanap natin yung value ng x and y intercepts, let us substitute. Dito muna tayo sa first equation, y equals x plus 3. So let's say that y is 0. So i-substitute natin ang y sa 0 para mahanap natin yung value ng x. So that will become 0 equals x plus 3. Next, the value of x is negative 3. Paano naging negative 3 yung value ng x-intercept? Ito ay dahil kapag tinranspose natin ang x dito sa left side of the equation, that will become negative x, di ba? Pero, since ang hinahanap natin ay value ng x, so that will become negative x equals 3 dahil positive to. Pero, para maging positive yung x, imumultiply natin ang positive 3 sa negative 1, kaya naging negative 3 ang value ng x. Next, para naman mahanap natin ang value ng y, yung 0 naman ay isa-substitute natin sa variable x. So that will become y equals x plus 3, y equals 0 plus 3, and then 0 plus 3 is 3. So that is the value of y. So meron na tayong values ng x and y intercepts sa first equation or inequality. Proceed na tayo sa pangalawang inequality. Okay, let us substitute 0 to y, so that will become 0 equals negative 2x plus 4. Next, let us transpose negative 2x to the left side of the equation, kaya naging positive 2x, and then equals 4 or positive 4. Okay, paano natin mahahanap ang value ng x kung ang resulting equation ay 2x equals 4? So simple lang, we will divide both sides by 2, so that is 4 divided by 2 is 2. So that is the value of x. Next, substitute 0 to the variable x para mahanap naman natin yung y. Kaya naging y equals negative 2 times 0 plus 4. And then, i-multiply yung 0 sa negative 2, naging 0 plus 4. So the value of y is 4. Third step, plot the points and connect by a line or broken line depending on the inequality symbol. So, sa ating first inequality, okay, since ang inequality symbol dito ay may equal sign sa baba, so gagamit tayo ng solid line. Kapag naman walang equal sign sa baba, iyon yung broken line. I-recall natin yung una natin o yung nakaraan nating video. And then, so ang nakuha nating sagot dyan, sa first equation, so we have the negative 3, 0. Saan nakuha yung negative 3, 0? So, meron tayong x-intercept, negative 3, and then 0 yung y. And then, kapag naman isusulat natin as ordered pair ang y, so that will be 0, 3. Next, for the second inequality, so we have the x-intercept 2, 0, and the y-intercept 0, 4. Okay, again, the third step is to plot the points and connect by a line or broken line. So, let's have the graph. As you can see, recall natin, meron tayong x-axis and y-axis. We have quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, dito muna tayo sa first inequality. We have the ordered pairs negative 3, 0, and 0, 3. So, saan nga ba natin ipa-plot ang point if the given ordered pair is negative 3, 0? Since 0 ang y or y-axis, ibig sabihin, doon tayo mismo sa x-axis magpa-plot ng point which is negative 3. So, dito natin i-plot ang point. Next is 0, 3. So, 0 ang x and positive 3 ang y. So, dito yun sa taas. And then, i-plot ang point. And then, connect by a line. Paano naging solid line? Ito ay dahil ang given inequality symbol ay may equal sign sa baba. Next, for the second inequality, we have 2, 0, positive 2 of x and 0 of y. So, dito natin ipa-plot yung point. Next is 0, 4, 0 of x, positive 4 of y. And then, connect by a line. Solid line again dahil merong equal sign ang ilalim ng greater than. Proceed tayo sa fourth step. Fourth step is to choose a test point on either side of the line and substitute to the inequality to determine if which point may satisfy the inequality. So, paano tayo o para saan ba yung test point? Ito ay para malaman natin kung anong side ba yung sa-shadean natin sa parehong lines. So, dito gamitin natin yung test point na negative 1, 1 para sa unang inequality and 5, 2 naman na ordered pair para sa pangalawang inequality. So, let us substitute the ordered pair negative 1, 1 to this inequality. So, the value of y is 1 and the value of x is negative 1. So, that will become 1 is less than or equal to negative 1 plus 3. And then, isi-simplify lang natin negative 1 plus 3. Since magkaiba ng sign, you will just subtract. So, that will be 1 is less than or equal to 2. Next, ang kailangan nating ilagay dyan is check or cross. Ibig sabihin, kapag check, tama yung ating resulting inequality. Kapag naman x, ibig sabihin, mali yung ating na-form na statement. So, is 1 less than or equal to 2? So, since mas mababa ang 1 sa 2, that is correct. So, ibig sabihin, yung napili natin na test point, which is negative 1, 1, kung saang part naglayang negative 1, 1, iyon yung part na sa shade natin para sa first inequality. Second inequality, y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 4. Gamitin natin ang test point na 5, 2. So, substitute. The given value of y is 2 is greater than or equal to negative 2 times 5 plus 4. And then simplify. That is 2 is greater than or equal to negative 10 plus 4. And then the last, 2 is greater than or equal to negative 6. Mas malaki ba ang positive 4 kesa sa negative 6? Okay, tama. Dahil palaging mas malaki ang value ng positive number kesa sa negative numbers. So, ang napili natin na test point na 5, 2 ay iyon yung part na sa shade natin sa pangalawang inequality. So, fifth step is to shade the regions where the point that satisfies the inequality belong. So, again, ito yung ating first inequality. So, napili nating test point is negative 1, 1. Ibig sabihin, since nag-check kanina, so ito yung part na sa shade natin para sa first inequality. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin yan, ng shaded part na yan, yung yellow part, lahat ng points o ordered pairs na nandito sa side na to, lahat po iyon ay magsasatisfy sa first inequality. And then next, para naman sa pangalawang inequality, So, ang test point natin kanina ay 5, 2. So, ang 5 ay nandito, and then 2 ng y. So, ang part na ito, ang kailangan natin shadean dahil nag-check yung ating test point kanina. So, let us shade it as color blue. So, lahat po ng ordered pairs na nasa part na ito ay tama or tugma doon sa pangalawang inequality. Next, kailangan nating alamin saan ba nag-intersect ang shaded part na ito at ang shaded part kanina na color yellow. Kung saan sila nag-intersect, iyon na yung mismong solution set ng ating dalawang inequality. So again, ito yung ating shaded part as yellow. Tapos kanina, color blue. So since nasakop ng yellow dito at ng blue, so ang green part na ito, na kung saan combination siya ng color yellow and color blue, so ang green part o green shaded part na ito, ayun yung shaded part or solution set ng dalawa nating inequalities. Another example, we have the first inequality, y is greater than to x minus 1. And the second inequality is y is less than or equal to negative 2. Again, the first step is to write the inequality in equation form. So, papalitan lang natin ng equal sign ang dalawang inequality symbols. So, that will be y equals x minus 1 and y equals negative 2. So, dito muna tayo sa first equation. Second step is to determine the x and y intercepts or find any 2 points that will satisfy the equation. So, para mas madali, i-substitute lang natin ang 0 sa value of x or sa variable x para mahanap natin ang y, and then i-substitute ang 0 sa y para naman mahanap ang value ng x. So, let us first find the value of x. 0 equals x minus 1. Again, you will just transpose the variable x to the left side. So, kapag tinranspose natin ang positive to the other side of the equation, that will become negative. And then, the value of x is 1. Paano naging positive 1? Since nag-negative ang x dito, so negative x equals negative 1, simple lang, imumultiply nyo lang sa negative 1 or simpleng papalitan nyo lang yung sign ng x na negative, naging positive, and yung sign naman ng negative 1 ay naging positive 1. So, yan na yung value natin ng x. Next is to find the value of y. So, isubstitute natin ang 0 sa variable x, kaya naging y equals 0 minus 1. And then 0 minus 1 is negative 1, so that is the value of y. Next is to find the x-intercept of this given equation, y equals negative 2. Kung mapapansin nyo, walang nakalagay na variable x. Therefore, there is no x-intercept. And then, the value of y is yung mismong given na, which is negative 2. Third step is to plot the points and connect by a line or broken line, depending on the inequality symbol. So, for the first inequality, we have two intercepts. X-intercept will be 1, 0, and the y-intercept will be 0, negative 1. Palagi pong 0 yung partner nila para mai-plot natin yung dalawang points. Next, for the second inequality, again, there is no x-intercept, so proceed tayo sa y-intercept, so that is 0, negative 2. So let us now proceed on the third step, plot the points. So dun muna tayo sa first inequality, 1, 0, 1 of x and 0 of y. So, dito natin ipa-plot yung point. Next, 0, negative 1, 0, negative 1 of y. And then, connect the points. Since ang given nating inequality dito ay greater than, walang equal sign sa baba, therefore, we will have the broken line. For the second inequality, again, there is no x-intercept. Ibig sabihin, hindi tayo magpa-plot ng points dito sa x-axis, katulad nito. So, proceed tayo sa y-intercept. 0, negative 2. 0, negative 2. So, since ito lang yung point ng ating second inequality, magpo-form tayo ng straight line. Remember, kapag ang given natin ay isang intercept lang, halimbawa x-intercept lang. So, dito tayo mag-draw ng straight line or dito. Kapag naman y-intercept lang yung given ng pangalawang inequality, magpo-form tayo ng line. It's either dito sa negative ng y or sa positive ng y. So, meron na tayong straight line. Paano naging solid line? Ito ay dahil ang given inequality ay may equal sign sa baba. Okay, let us now proceed on the fourth step. Choose a test point on either side of the line and substitute to the inequality to determine if which point may satisfy the inequality. So, for the test point of the first inequality, let's have 2, negative 1. And for the second inequality, let's have 0, negative 4. So, let us now substitute 2, negative 1 to the first inequality. So, that will become negative 1 is greater than to 2 minus 1. And then simplify, negative 1 is greater than 1 because 2 minus 1 is 1. Mas malaki nga ba ang negative 1 sa positive 1? Wrong. Palagi pong mas malaki ang value ng positive kesa sa negative. So, ang napili natin na test point na 2, negative 1 para sa first inequality ay hindi dapat kabilang sa shaded part mamaya or sa solution set ng first inequality. Second inequality, y is less than or equal to negative 2. Again, since wala tayong x dito or variable x, proceed tayo sa pagsa-substitute ng y-intercept. So that will become negative 4 is less than or equal to negative 2. Mas mababa nga ba ang value ng negative 4 sa negative 2? Tama. Palagi pong kabaligtaran ng positive ang negative numbers. Kung sa positive numbers, mas malaki ang value ng 4 sa 2, sa negative naman, mas malaki ang value ng maliit na number kesa sa mas malaking number. So, negative 4 is less than or equal to negative 2. Ibig sabihin, yung napili nating test point na 0, negative 4, ay sakop dapat ng ating shaded part mamaya sa ating pangalawang inequality. Fifth step is to shade the regions where the point that satisfies the inequality belong. So, let us now shade the parts. Okay, so kanina, tinest natin yung point na 2, negative 1 sa ating first inequality. So, since nag-letter X or mali yung ating nakuhang solution, ibig sabihin, ang 2, negative 1 ay hindi dapat kabilang sa ating first line. So, since ito yung 2, negative 1, so ang part na ito ay hindi dapat i-shade. So, let us shade this upper part or left side. So, lahat ng mga points or ordered pairs na nasa part na ito ay ang magiging solution set ng first inequality. Next, i-graph naman natin i-shade naman natin ang part kung saan nag-lie ang 0, negative 4 since nag-check yan kanina sa ating solution. So, 0, negative 4 of this straight line, 0, negative 4. So, ito yung point na 0, negative 4 since nag-check yan. So, itong part na ito naman ang shaded part ng ating pangalawang inequality. So, let us shade it as color blue. So, ngayon, pagsamahin na natin yung dalawang colors. And then, since ang combination o kapag pinagsama ang color yellow and color blue ay magpo-form ng color green, so, iyon yung, kapag meron tayong color green, iyon yung solution set ng dalawang inequalities. So, kanina, ang shaded part natin for yellow is this left side or upper part. And then, ang may shade naman ng ating straight line ay itong baba. So, since magi-intersect ang yellow at ang blue dito sa part na ito, iyon na yung solution set ng ating equations na y is greater than to x minus 1 at y is less than or equal to negative 2. So, lahat po ng points or ordered pairs na nasa part na ito, iyon po ang mismong solution set for the two inequalities. Okay, i-recall na natin ang ating natutunan sa video na ito. So, to solve systems of linear inequalities in two variables, first is to write the inequality in equation form. Second is to determine the x and y intercepts or find any 2 points that will satisfy the equation. So, para mas madali, isubstitute nyo lang yung 0 sa x para mahanap nyo yung y-intercept and isubstitute nyo naman ang 0 sa y para mahanap nyo yung value of x. Third step is to plot the points and connect by a line or broken line depending on the inequality symbol. So, technique, kung ang given inequality ay less than o kaya greater than, gagamit tayo ng broken line. Pero kapag naman less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, gagamit tayo ng solid line. Fourth step, choose a test point on either side of the line and substitute the inequality to determine if which point may satisfy the inequality. And the last is to shade the regions where the point that satisfies the inequality belong. Sana ay may natutunan kayo sa video na ito tungkol sa systems of linear inequalities in two variables. Thank you for watching. If you have questions or suggestions, feel free to comment below. Enjoy learning mathematics. God bless us all!